What's up, everybody? It's your girl Brooklyn, and I'm back again with another video. So let's get into some things. Hey, Kathy B. I'm not going to be long on this, guys, because I got so much videos to do today. So I just wanted to tell you guys that I love you ladies so much. Hi, Katie. Welcome back. Remember that song? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I didn't even think I was going to be that long on that video. I didn't mean to just end it real quick like that. I had to because I forgot that I was going to go live on this one real quick, but I didn't mean to just end it like that. But it's okay. Listen, when I did this, I had planned on doing something else with this thumbnail. But then I said, it's not going to do it. I'm going to have to do a thumbnail with his father. So now I have to do a thumbnail with his father. So I said, I'm just going to do a video with this thumbnail then. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some stuff we need to talk about. I'm not going to make this a long video because I got other videos that I want to upload later. And I have other stuff to do. But this is very important, right? Tomorrow is the sentencing of Codi Bisby, who is Codi Bisby father, who was charged with his son's murder, but the body has not been found. Oh, you was? I'm sorry. Where is little Codi? Good night. Oh, you was going to sleep already? I'm sorry. Good night. Where is Codi? Where's Codi at? Okay. Yay! They arrested the dad. Yes, they arrested him. Yay! He's charged. Yay! He's gonna be sentenced tomorrow. We're all grateful for that. Yeah, well, I woke Dave up. He just went to sleep because he just ate a huge dinner, but it's okay. We're all so happy that they finally arrested this demon daddy of his, right? Who deserves to be arrested. But there's a problem here. There's no body. So do we stop? Do I was really loud, right? I get loud. I know I do. I'm so loud. I know. You know what? My mother was like that too. My mother was so loud. And I used to say, Ma, shh, why are you so loud? She used to be like, shut up. You don't tell me to be loud. Be quiet. But yeah. So tomorrow, I am going live early in the morning because I did cover the whole trial. I don't know if they are going to be live. I'm hoping the news will put something out. I'm hoping Rhonda will put something out on her Facebook so that we can check that out. But regardless, I will be going live. Has anyone seen anything on the news of them saying anything? Thank you, Marion. Has anybody oh, this thing on my back is bothering me. You haven't heard anything? Let me say something. Give me a minute. I want to check something out. Give me a minute. I want to see something because, you know, I'm just curious on something, certain things. People tell me things. Right. Anyway, so like I was saying, one more minute. Let me check one more thing out. Interesting. I haven't heard anything mentioned yet, but I also haven't looked yet either. It's painful bumps. Yeah, let's go check now and see what they got. Okay, let's go check now. Just get a second. Let's see what they got. Let's share here and let's just look and see. We could do it together. We're a family here, so we look at things together as a family. Okay, let's see. Codi Bisby, C-O-D. Corey, right? Yeah.
How do you take 20,000 children in the middle of New York City without anybody seeing?
Jury's going to be walking out, so we don't want to show the jury. Instead, we're going to pan the camera elsewhere, give them space, give them privacy. But in fact, the jury of 12, after a long 7 days, now leaving that courthouse. Janet, if you have any questions, feel free to direct them my way. This, has been a 7-day trial, culminated with closing arguments this morning from the defense, from the prosecution,
Hey, Barbara.
and then it ended with the guilty verdicts this afternoon. But Janet, what is striking about this case is that there was no physical evidence. It was only circumstantial evidence that the jury was able to convict. There were no fingerprints, no DNA, no body. And at the end of the day, Janet, the jury said that did not matter.
All right. And Dan, it seems like they came up with that decision very quickly. How long exactly did they deliberate?
Yeah, Janet, so they began deliberations at about 11:25 this morning. And then about an hour later at 12:30, they all had a question. They wanted to review 2 pieces of video that was entered into evidence earlier this week. One of those videos was an interrogation between a Hampton Police Division detective and Codi Bisby a few days after he reported his son missing. Another video was of the first responding officer to the Bigsby home on January 31st, 2022. And in that video, you see Codi Bisby offer up Codi's pillowcase to use as scent for a tracking dog. Ultimately, the tracking dog K9 handler got up on the stand and testified that they used that pillowcase and were not able to find any scent of Codi. So that was at 12:30 when the jury returned asking to see those 2 pieces of video. And then an hour later, they had their verdict. So, Janet, that is a long way of answering your question. The answer to your question is under 2 hours that this jury took to deliberate on these charges of murder and concealing a body.
All right, Dan, one other thing I wanted to bring up, yesterday you talked about the aunt testifying, Codi's aunt, and she mentioned that she saw Codi, I believe, in September of 2021, but yet the prosecution was saying that they believed that Codi died in, I guess it was June of 2021. There was that discrepancy there. Right. You then had another witness who came up and said that he saw Codi about 2 days or so before he was reported missing. I know in that moment, there may have been some doubt created, but talk about how the prosecution handled that particular point when that came up.
Yeah, ultimately, Janet, it was going to be up to this jury to decide the credibility of each and every witness that they heard from. That included the credibility of Codi Bisby's sister, Codi's aunt, who you're talking about. And that also included the credibility of the 7-year-old who testified in this case. That would be Codi Bisby's 7-year-old brother. Ultimately, the jury weighed the credibility of the testimony, and they decided that they chose to believe the testimony of the 7-year-old brother and the testimony of Codi Bisby's mother, who said that she had not seen Codi Bisby, had not seen a picture of him, had not heard from him since at least June of 2021. And then you have the brother, the 7-year-old brother, who got up on the stand. And this morning, prosecutors said that was their key witness. It was not the confession letters from jail. And we know there were 4 confession letters from Codi Bisby in jail. The prosecution said, that's not what we're basing our case on. That's just the icing on top. That's the confirmation for our evidence. They said the big moment in the trial for them, for the prosecution, was hearing from that 7-year-old testify that he found his brother dead and last saw his brother dead in bed. But Janet, ultimately, we did hear the aunt's testimony saying that she saw Codi alive at a family gathering in September of 2021, but there was no photo evidence of that.
Boom. And that was the icing right there. The big icing on the cake was the little brother who had to wake up in his own home, in his own bed, where he should be safe and feel warm and cuddled up. Instead, he saw his brother unalive, cold as ice. This is what they was waiting for his testimony. That was the key witness. This is what they needed. They don't have a body. So to everybody that says to true crime, they can't get locked up because they need a body, this is proof to tell you that's bullshit. You don't need a body. But it's good to have the body so that you can lay your dear child to rest properly. Katie, oh Lord Jesus, help me. That's because I talk to Katie every day. Codi is still missing. We are happy that monster of a father is arrested, and tomorrow is sentencing. And I will be up bright and early covering it just like I did for the trial. So if you want to join me, I will be putting the thumbnail out a little later. Actually, this was supposed to be the thumbnail. Then I said, no, I need to put the father's face up for the thumbnail because he's the one that's going to be sentencing. I'll do this thumbnail as just a replay of the video and just a little recap of what's going on to let you guys know that tomorrow I will be doing Codi's video of his father's sentencing. Tomorrow is the day. So I will be working on that thumbnail today. But we have a problem here. We are all happy that he has been arrested, that he has been charged. I am thrilled, of course, because I've been covering this case for 2 years with Alani's case. But we have a problem. There's no body, and that's the part that's eating me. Just like Alani's case, where's Alani Lanier at? Where is Codi Bisby at? Where's this little boy's body? What the fuck did he do? We are talking about a father who was a Marine, who was in the Army. So he knows exactly how to get rid of a body. The dogs did not scent that pillowcase, but they did scent Codi's body. They scented a dead scent. Where is this young baby at? Why don't you tell them where this? You're doing time, bro. And this is what I don't understand. You monsters are going to do time regardless. You have so much anger and hate in your heart, so much demonized spirits in your heart that you don't want to tell where your child's body is so that he can get a proper burial from the community. Why do you hate that little baby so much, Corey? Now, let's not forget, they found bones in the early investigation, in the early live that I did with Nancy, who is one of the ladies who has been working extremely hard to get justice for Codi by going to see him and putting stuff together for him and doing a search team together and things like that. She's worked extremely hard. She's been at that court case every step of the way. Remember the interview that I did with her? They found bones, but they said it was animal bones. But the thing is, why did you need a whole helicopter stuff privately shut off and all this other shit for just animal bones? Was that really animal bones? I don't think so. But I want to hear what you have to say in the comments below. And I'm going to play that tape again during the sentencing, when we do the replay of the sentencing, and after the sentencing, I will be playing the tape where they found those bones.
We also heard from a Hampton man who said that he saw Codi alive at a Food Lion just a couple days before his face was plastered all over the news on January 31st, 2022. But again, there was no photo evidence of that. So even though this case was built on circumstantial evidence, ultimately the jury decided to opt for the credibility of the prosecution's witnesses as opposed to the defense's. And Janet, forgive me as I keep looking back.
Okay.
You know, we are waiting for some of the key attorneys to
Exactly,
walk out of these
Katie.
doors.
Me
We
too.
want to hear from Curtis Brown,
too.
who is the lead attorney for Codi Bisby.
Mhm.
He's aided by Ken Singleton and Amini Matheny Willard. They have not had a comment for us all week long, so this could be our first chance to hear from Bigsby's attorneys and perhaps how they plan to move forward. Do they have an appeal that they want to make at some point? But their client right now looking up to 45 years in prison. Of course, he will be sentenced at a later date.
Yeah, you know, and Dan, you touched on this when you talked about the 7-year-old little boy who testified. And then, you know, we saw the mother on the stand. We saw the aunt on the stand. And the interesting thing is that the mother and the son, the little boy, they testified for the prosecution and the aunt for the defense. And
Right.
it just sort of underscores how emotional. And if you need to go, I see you looking. We're prepared to break away there. But
No,
just,
you're good. Yeah,
it just
we are.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, Janet, keep going.
Okay. Yeah, it just underscores how emotional this whole thing has been from the very beginning. We know how the community just rallied around that little boy, you know, just so concerned about his well-being and just how much people came out and they were searching, the vigils that were held, that fence that was put up in Buckrow where you had all the little stuffed animals and the letters, just extremely heartfelt. And then you see the trial happen and the family members having to testify in that trial. That must have been something to see and
Janet,
hear.
on that note, this is a woman who has been a Codi supporter from the start, Nancy Strickland.
He got us all. His face, when we seen his face, we fell in love with him. And he became 7x7's child. That's what Codi Bisby did.
We got justice.
Yeah.
Where's Codi?
Right.
Amanda, y'all been out here for a long time looking for baby.
Oh my God, guys.
Nancy, what are your general emotions right now? You were here every day of this trial. What does it feel like to hear the guilty verdict?
Oh my God, I wanted to get up and scream, but I couldn't. I wanted to get up and scream. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus, because we've wanted this for 26 months, and we finally got it.
Well, what was the turning moment in the case? You heard all the testimony. What was the strongest?
For me, is when the man got up and said he seen Codi in the grocery store.
Nancy, with the money you collected, would you be paying the bench now?
And yes, Mom gives me permission, yes. So,
Okay, let's talk about that right
The
there.
man in the grocery store.
yes, when the man in the grocery
What is up with that? I thought that was kind of disrespectful. They have a thing going, right? Rodney, what is her name? I think when someone's doing a news report, right? You see Nancy's doing a news report, and then Rhonda says to her, "Are you gonna give the money back that you collected?" And that is because there was rumors that Nancy took money or some bullshit like that. Rhonda Young, yeah, there was some rumors that Nancy took the money that was from Codi's, something from Codi or whatever. But don't do that on air. I think that attention was jealousy because Nancy, she's on the news. The news asked Nancy. The news did not ask no other reporters there. The news asked Nancy. So I think that right there could have been a little bit of jealousy. Yeah, because I'm here every fucking day, I guess. I don't know. I thought that was kind of weird. I thought that was spiteful. If you have a question to ask her, why would you do that on the news? Do that behind the scene. Do that behind the scene. That's not even, this is about Codi. This is about Codi. And she said, listen, yeah, if the mother lets me, because it's supposed to be, I think she's trying to get like a bench or something like that for Codi. Listen, I don't know. When you're fighting for justice, you have to remember that's gonna happen. The disrespect. Yes, Barbara. Yes, and that's the sad part, because if everybody's fighting for the same child, it should never be like that. It really shouldn't. But see, there's some underlying issues with them too, also. There's some underlying issues with them too. Some money stuff going on with them about Codi's money. And that's what she's like, no, like if the mother says that I can do the bench, yeah, I'm gonna let that, you know what I mean? But she should have asked that behind the scene. Not in front of the news, girl. You were being petty right there. Come on. You know what you were doing, Rhonda. You were being petty.
Grocery store said he's seen Codi.
This when you talked about the 7-year-old little boy who
Hold on,
testified, and then we saw having to testify.
Thank you, Jesus, because we've wanted this for 26 months, and we finally got it.
Well, what was the turning moment in the case? You heard all the testimony. What was the strongest?
For me, is when the man got up and said he seen Codi in the grocery store.
And with the money you collected, would you be buying the bench now?
And he, yes.
See?
Mom gives me permission, yes. So, oh God.
The man in the grocery store.
Yes, when the man in the grocery store said he's seen Codi that weekend, 2 days before Corey reported him missing.
Yeah.
And it was DJ. It was not even Codi. It was DJ, and the man said, "This is him."
What's next for the Where is Codi movement?
Searching.
You're not giving up on finding him.
I will not give up on Codi Bisby. I will not do it.
And ma'am, you were in here all week long too. What's your reaction here in the guilty verdict today?
When the Commonwealth said, with all the evidence, he wrote his own confession. No one forced him. He wasn't crazy. That was guilt from that child, letting him know you're guilty.
So for you, it was the jail confession letters that.
Jail confessions. Yes.
Yes.
He sealed his fate.
Yes,
no
he
one
did.
could ever describe something like that. No.
All right, we're going to come over here and try to grab some members of the family. We appreciate the members of the community. This is Codi Bisby's sister. Let's see if she has
That's
a
what
comment.
I don't
She
understand either.
testified on the stand yesterday.
And they never was out there fighting for him either. That's the thing that I didn't get.
Tandalia, so you saw Codi on September
She
24th.
said, excuse her. Don't put nothing in my face.
Who?
Mr. Bennett.
I said, don't put nothing in my face. Don't ask me no questions.
So the woman who we tried to ask questions from there was the sister of Codi Bisby. She was the one who took the stand the other day, and we're going to go over here and try to grab an attorney. This is Mr. Curtis Brown. He was the lead counsel for Codi Bisby, and we're going to see if Mr. Brown, can we just get a statement from you on the guilt of your client today?
No, you can't get one from me. You keep putting the news reports like you put them. Okay.
Mr. Singleton, would you have any comment today?
I have no comment.
Any next move?
He mad as hell because he lost.
They got what they wanted. Hoping that they're happy and hoping that you all are happy. Okay, you understand? Hoping that they're happy. You all presented the case. You all presented the case the way that y'all wanted, as if he was guilty already and everything. So y'all should be satisfied.
Sir, are you going to appeal?
We'll talk.
Mr. Brown, do you feel as though you had a fair chance with this case?
No.
You were in the court, okay?
Yes.
I called Mr. Bell. I said that everybody, you striking all these black people. You black, I said I'm black.
To do with it. We're talking about a child. We're talking about a Creole.
Quit throwing race
We're
cards.
talking about
Okay, that is Mr. Curtis Brown. That is the lead attorney for Codi Bisby, offering no comment on this case, not even saying if they would plan to appeal. Amina, would you have anything to say? Okay. All right, let's go over here. This is Mr. Bell. We're live on the air. If we could just get your reaction.
We're going to do a press conference. Follow me.
Okay.
Exactly.
We will do that. Chief Weidman, while we have you, we know that you were not the chief at the time, but you've certainly been following this case very closely.
I'll follow along with Mr. Anton's comments.
Okay. We're going to expect to hear from Chief Weidman and Commonwealth's attorney Anton Bell here at a news conference that we said should be happening very shortly. Janet, as you can see, a lot unfolding out here, but we're trying to speak to as many people as possible. Any other questions you have for us at this time, Janet?
Yeah, Dan, you're doing a wonderful job of getting the reaction, and I'm just really touched by Nancy, the first lady that you spoke to, and that just speaks to all of the emotion that we were talking about earlier. This is a case that has just touched so many people across Hampton Roads. I mean, in my recent memory here, I've been here for a long time, and I can't recall a case that meant so much to so many people. Codi, only 3 years old, I guess at the time of his death, when he was introduced to us, we knew him as that 4-year-old little boy, his picture on billboards. You hear the emotion out there. Obviously, the defense attorney's not ready to talk about this, but Anton Bell getting ready to hold a news conference. Dan, they're talking to you about those confessions that were testified about during the trial, the things that he wrote in that composition book. That obviously had a big impact.
I think you're right. And Janet, if you can hang on with me, we've been told that we are allowed to come in here and speak with Anton right now. So
Okay.
I do want to warn you, we are live, Mr. Bell. But we're going to go ahead and get set up for this news conference. Janet, if you could still hang with me, we will take that live here in just a moment. But any other questions or commentary, go ahead and pass it my way.
Yeah, okay. I'm very, very interested in finding out what Mr. Bell has to say in terms of how this case was handled. Dan, did you hear anything during the trial from the defense about how short their case was? And if my memory serves me correctly, I believe they presented their case in about a day and a half. Did anybody find that unusual with only 6 witnesses?
Yeah, Janet, it was just about half a day of testimony we heard from the defense. Not that I have heard, but that is certainly going to be a question we have. And Janet, if I could toss it back to you just for 2 minutes while we get set up, and I'll let you know when we're ready to take this news conference live.
All right. We'll do that. Okay. Dan.
All right. Yeah. Whew. And then they do the news conference. That was very emotional. I don't know if y'all remember that, but that was very, very emotional. And one thing I must say about the officer, the detective, or whoever he was that's been doing this case, bravo to him, because he has brought this case home with him. He has been on this case from the very beginning. The tears he shed, you can tell. And you know something, I know a lot of times we hate cops on this channel, and not only on my platform, but we just despise them because of what they do to the victims and their families. But I also see not many cops, but I also see a few cops that do give a damn. And he's one of them. And I wish there was so more like him. I wish there was so more cops like him, right? That would have helped Barbara Hall. That would have helped Alani Lanier's mother. that would have helped Jelani Day's mother. And we can go on and on and on, right? Like I could sit here and pull out my notebook, right? But all you gotta do is look through my playlist and look through my live videos and look through my other videos and see all the parents that have talked about the police not helping them with their case. And that's why we really despise their motherfucking asses, right? But then when we look on this case, the Codi Bisby case, and we see an officer that is willing to go beyond and has stuck through this case until this day, we pray and hope that they have more like him. Because right now, they just don't. But if they do, where are they? Codi Bisby's family sticks with him. And Codi's family sticks by their side. But who sticks with Codi? Corey's family sticks with Corey, and Codi's family sticks by their own side. But who fights and sticks for Codi? I tell you who sticks for Codi's side. Nancy does. BrooklynSquad does. Content creators that have been talking about this case. People that's been out there searching for him. The news, that police officer. That's who sticks by Codi's side. It's really sad because I want to give his mother and everybody some props. But when you wasn't out there searching for your child, it makes it really hard. And I don't care who says, oh, she's nice and she's this and she's that, just because you probably saw her in the courtroom for a few days. I don't give a fuck about that. Where were you the 2 years that everyone was searching for him? And I know there is some other stuff that we talked about where it says, well, you know, she was scared of him and she was being abused of him, but she was not living with him, so she was not being abused with him anymore. She could have came and searched for that baby. No excuses. Yeah. And you know what? And families like you too, though, Barbara, that stands for the victims' families as well. You know what I'm saying? And activists as well. You know? Like Kaylee's father, who I'm going to be talking about her case some more. And also, what's that young man? The other activist, the mother that me and Katie's going to be putting together. her son's case. Like, and you know, and parents like Alani Lanier's mother that fights and fights and fights. But then you got Barbara Hall also that fights for justice, not only for her son, but look, for other people's kids too. Because you care. See, I look up to people like that. That's the people I look up to. That's the people that inspire me. And because of that, we will continue to talk about Codi on this platform. We will continue to try to put the pieces together where that monster could have done with him. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that he dismembered his body and put it somewhere where all the pieces and everything is just gone. Yeah. Because if the dog bones is not Codi, then his father just really did a number. Remember, his dad was a Marine, so he knew how to clean up good. He knew how to get rid of a body. He knew exactly how to get rid of evidence. He knew what he was doing. Unfortunately, Codi didn't truly, have anyone beside us, Nancy and the community. His mother in the beginning didn't effectively track Codi down to see what was going on. Yeah, exactly. For 2 years. I mean, come on. And you know, she's not the only parent though. She's not the only parent. There's so many other parents that don't fight for the kids, man. I got a situation with my kid right now. And I was talking to Katie about it. Because now she called me on vacation. Well, I'm on vacation. Well, we've been trying to call her for the last year. But the news that, listen, I'm not even, I just can't right now. I will talk to y'all about that another day. It's just a lot. But just keep my daughter in prayer. Because when you dealing with these niggas on the internet and you don't know who they are, baby, you would be the next traffic victim. And the fact that you don't want to give me any information about him, how the fuck would I find out if something happens to you? How would I find out if something happens to my child? She don't want to give me any information about this nigga. But you only know him because of the internet. Baby, please. Knowing the stuff that I do, I'm trying to protect my child. You cannot sit here and really expect me to say, okay, you want to visit somebody in South Carolina that you only knew 2 months on the internet, and now you saying you in love with him? Are you crazy? Girl, wake the fuck up. Stop being somebody's doormat. And something ever happens to you, I don't know no information about him. Nothing. So whose fault would that be? Because obviously the family that raised you, the family that you're with, is so dumbfounded that they agreeing with this bullshit and they know no information either. So if anything happens to your little cute behind, and you be out there with him in South Carolina, North Carolina, trafficked and shit. Don't have this fucking loose ass, monetized, crazy ass, non-smart family call me talking about our child is missing, but you the same fucking mother that didn't get no information on this nigga, and you the same mother that agree with this shit to be okay? Are you dumb? Girl, I'm coming with you because you ain't leaving without me. It's crazy. And we got to talk about these things because we got to protect our kids. How many stuff happens on the internet, y'all, trafficking? How many? And she just think this is amazing. She just think this is cool. You don't know this cat. Now you in love. 2 months you know him and now you in love. Girl, stop. You ain't even meet him yet. This is not you don't have a relation. Why do these girls get on the internet and think they have a relationship with somebody that you don't fucking know? What the fuck is wrong with people? Wake up. And he just is dumb, but look at the good. Oh, I just can't. I just can't. Like, we try to protect our kids and they don't see it. Because all they see is the dick and the pussy. So how many pictures do this nigga have of your pussy on the internet? Because if shit go wrong and you keep playing with me, I will call for child trafficking to come and get your ass. Don't play with me. I will be that parent, right? That protect mine in any means necessary. You don't even know if it's truly him exactly, but she did a FaceTime with him. They did FaceTime. Yeah, they did a FaceTime. And apparently her adopted mother did FaceTime with him and his family. So now they all love each other. Right. Even on FaceTime, you could tell anybody anything and you could be lying. But no, the family she's with, they're okay with this shit. They're okay. Oh, yeah, we like him. They ain't telling me that. This is what my child is telling me. Oh, they like him. I love him. But she don't want to give me no information about him. He met her on TikTok. He's supposed to be a rapper and a singer. So God forbid if you go down to South Carolina to go see him, I don't know no information. I can't do anything because you gave me nothing to go by, really. Why wouldn't you want somebody to look into something for you? What are you afraid that I'm going to find something out about him like I did your last little boyfriend on the internet? Not another rapper, girl, yes. I can't front though. His lyrics is off the hook. He good with the music. I can't front about that. She sent me his a song he wrote for her. Hot. Can't front. But I need to I need to see this guy. So she said, singing industry. Right. That's one thing I said to her. I hope he don't sign to no label. He's not signed to no label or anything. He just does this for entertainment, but he wants to get into the music for real. But I said, well, you need to introduce him to me, FaceTime with me. She said, oh, you want to meet him? Girl, what the fuck? What do you think? You think I've been talking out my ass for the last few days since I've been on vacation? You call me talking about you got a boyfriend that you love from TikTok. In 2 months you met him. But you think, of course I want to see him. So she gonna set up a FaceTime with me. She talking about, mom, be nice. I'm always nice, but I'm not dumb either. Because there is a pattern with my child and these men on the internet. If you go back and watch my last video, I've came on here. I have no shy in my bone to come on here and plead and tell you what my child has done on the internet, because it might save somebody else's child. Sending her pussy pictures to these niggas on the internet. Stop it, because they sold it to these traffickers, probably to the dark web. Listen, my daughter don't understand why I talk the way I be so upfront with shit. Yes, my mouth is dirty and I'm going to talk the way the fuck I want to talk. I talk this way just like I talk the way to my fucking kids. I tell her the same thing. Your shit is going to be on the dark web. How many pussy pictures did you get us, nigga? I'm just a real app chick. Like, I come from Brooklyn. I talk the way I talk. I just keep it 100 like that. I'm not going to pull no punches. I'm not going to sit here and cute. No, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Because now you're sold on the internet. How much are we selling it for? How much have you been buying it for? The fuck? Some people might say, oh my God, I can't believe she's saying this stuff about her daughter. I'm being nice. I'm being nice. I'm being real nice. Just don't get me started on the shit that I could really say. And if I don't get that FaceTime with him, what I want, I would do some crazy shit. Don't play with me. Don't fucking play with me. I am the parent. She is not my parent. I am the adult. I don't care if she's in her 20s. She's 20, 21 now. I don't care. This man is 25 years old, from North Carolina, want to be a rapper who works in a hard food restaurant, who works in a fast food restaurant. Don't know shit about this dude on TikTok. Why don't you want to give me information? Because she think what? I'm going to find something on this cat? Just like I did the last dude that she was messing with. I found out he had a bunch of baby kids and a bunch of girlfriends on the internet. And then she gonna say, no, that was his nieces and nephews. Girl, stop. Stop. You believe everything a dude tell you because you're vulnerable. Because you're vulnerable. And I've been there before. I try to tell her, you want a nigga to love you. But you don't need him to love you. You need to love yourself. You need to learn how to love yourself. I've been there before where she's at because I know. I told her today I used to date dudes on the internet all the time. But I used to date them in Africa, South Carolina, North Carolina, because I was 350 pounds, like my daughter. She's a big girl. And I used to say they would never meet me in real life. So I would always date guys out of where district, out of my county, out of my country, because I had low self-esteem. Because I never would want them to see me in real life. So I would date a guy far distance. Never showed them a real picture, really. Like it was all up in here because of the low self-esteem. I was 350 pounds at that time. We're talking about years ago before I met my man. So she's very vulnerable. She wants somebody to love her. Be happy being a virgin. Shit. Be happy being a fucking virgin. It's not many 21 years olds that's a virgin. My baby's still a fucking virgin. Be happy being a virgin. Don't move too hard. Yeah, I know. And I'm trying to tell her, you got to learn to love yourself before any of that. This is precious. Stop selling this. This is precious. I don't care if he gave you $100. What he gave you $100 for? $100, so what? Big deal. Because he's your boyfriend. Child, please. What is a boyfriend? What is the definition of a boyfriend? What is the definition of love? And I'm not saying you can't find love on the internet. Oh, yes, you can. Because there's relationships that they've been on the internet, they found each other and this and that. But this day and age, it don't happen like that nicely no more. Back then it was okay. Back then people were finding love on the internet. But in this day and age, baby, this is all about trafficking, prostitution, missing people, having your head cut off, put it in the refrigerator, put your head in the dumpster. Stop playing. Exactly. Yeah, because all that shit is all over the internet. Now, I don't know if she sent it to this guy, but she sent it to other men in the past. And I'm pretty sure she sent it to this guy too. Come on. You already saying you in love. So I know you sent him something. I know that. What? She's saying he's a spiritual man. He talk about God. He talk about God. He says you got to put God before everything. What else is this man telling you? Of course you got to put God before everything. These are what scammers do. Oh yeah, they do have scammers on yep. Yeah, Kathy B. They got those scammers too. Matter of fact, we're gonna do a video and talk about all this stuff. Online dating, trafficking, scammers, all that stuff. I'm gonna try to have I'm not I got y'all. Just give me some time. I'm gonna put something together. I got an idea. I got an idea. I'll tell y'all behind the scene because sometimes you can't say shit on here because but I'll tell y'all behind the scene. I'll text it to y'all. But I got an idea. And we gonna get it together. Yes. Yes. We're gonna get it together. We're gonna put something together. I got the perfect content. Kathy B, you just gave me the perfect content. Kathy B said, we got your back. We rolling on up. Okay. Brooklyn Squad, we don't play. You just gave me a good idea, Kathy B. You gave me a good idea, girl. But first of all, stop everything. Freeze. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Stop. We got to say congratulations to Kathy B. She just got another job. Okay. So I'm so proud of her. I want to get those things that says, yay. The little clap stuff. I'm working on some stuff, y'all. But I'm going to say yay. Okay. That's a blessing. That is a blessing. I'm so proud of you. I'm happy for you. Grind, baby, grind. Try to get your rest in, though, okay? Rest. Don't overwork so hard that you pass out and shit. You know what I mean? Rest. I know you know what you're doing, but I'm just saying. I know you be trying to tell me to rest. I'm over there telling you to rest. But congratulations, girl. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. It's your second job thing. Yeah. Congratulations, girl. Congratulations. So get your grind, baby. Get your grind up. And tomorrow is Katie's birthday. So happy birthday, Al. Al. Birthday, Al. So we got some stuff, yes. Tomorrow is Katie's birthday. And what a Katie out, Katie out, Katie out. Ooh, oh my back. Yes, happy birthday, baby girl. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. I know it's tomorrow, but Hey, Cody boys. No, I'm going back live tomorrow to do the thing, but I went live back to back on another case. And then I went live on this real quick just to do a little review of Codi, let everybody know what's going to happen tomorrow. We showed your video of the news and just talk a little bit. And, of course, talk about some other stuff that's going on with me and my daughter. But, yeah, girl, we're about to end it, though. We're about to end it because this was the second live I did back to back. Yeah, I got to do the thumbnail. I was going to do this thumbnail for tomorrow. But then I said, wait, I need to get a thumbnail of the Pops, the monster, because he's the one being sentenced. Oh, I'm going to do a thumbnail for him, and I'm going to put that out tonight. So for tomorrow, yeah, I think it made more sense. I didn't think of that until after I did this thumbnail. I was like, wait, I got to get another thumbnail for the Pops. Because he's the one being sentenced, so people know. You know what I mean? Yeah. So people know, And then I said, all right, since I already made this thumbnail, let me just go live on here, let people know what's going on. Let's do a little recap of the case. Let's show a little bit of the news to, let's just, get it, So yeah, so that's what we did. Oh, my hands are itching, y'all. Oh shit, what's going on here? But I know you can't wait until tomorrow, boo-boo. I know you can't wait. We are keeping you in prayer. We keeping Codi in prayer. We hope that they do some type of live tomorrow. The news or something. I don't know. That's weird. They should, because this is pretty, they've been doing this for a few years. So, I keep falling. Damn. So they should, you know what I mean? Let me see. Okay, so it's at 11. Yes. So I'm gonna get up. That's why I'm doing this early too, because I want to make sure I don't go to bed so late, because I have a problem going to bed like triple, like 5 a.m. sometimes. It's like really bad. So I'm gonna get up pretty early then and just do the thing. We're gonna do the damn thing. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome, babe. No problem. I know you're gonna be there now, girl. You might fuck around and be there at 8 or 7:30. I don't know. Girl, you might be there earlier than that. Yeah, please. Oh my God. But y'all, let me get this thumbnail together. I gotta get Corey's thumbnail together. And I'm gonna put that out. And I still got other cases that I was asked to look at about a school predator. Yeah, an activist asked me to look at this. I did put little templates out there on social media. I didn't go live, or I didn't do a video yet, but I might do an upload on that. But I know me and Katie got some cases to do, so I need to start looking into those though. But yeah, I did get an activist asked me to put something out there about this school teacher who has been sexually assaulting a student. So look for the video. Y'all always have y'all notifications on anyway. But I did put a little shorts out there of little things. But yeah, I'm gonna do an upload on that though. So, I might do a live too, I might do a live. But I want to get some information on it first. I don't really know what's going on, really. So let me get my information on it and find out what the hell is really going on with this, and then we'll get to that. Katie, I'll message you in a few minutes, Katie. There we go, y'all. I got so much to do, and it's like, what time is it? Damn, the time be going fast. Damn, it's 8:30 already. I still got to take my medicine. This is a channel 8 hours ago. This is Oh, you heard about it? Yeah. I was asked to work on that case too, Kathy. Yeah. The link above. Yeah. Have a wonderful evening, Kathy B. I know you got to get some sleep. Good night, babe. All right, y'all. But I will see y'all tomorrow. Nancy, behave. Tomorrow, behave. Okay. I know you want to strangle the motherfucker. We all do. But behave, because I don't want you getting kicked out of there. You did so good. You did? Okay, let me see. Oh, damn, you did. Oh, it says video unavailable. Oh, what's this? Wait, let me see if I can get it. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh. What is this? This was an hour ago.
News 3, following through ahead of Codi Bisby's sentencing and breaking down every angle of the Codi Bisby case that has touched so many of us here in Hampton Roads.
No, we seen his face. We fell in love with him.
All right, hold on.
Together. She testified that she often
Who are victims are considered victims in this case.
searched there, but found
Okay, thank you. They just put little stuff together. Commonwealth Bigsby, the case of the man who killed his son. All right, they just did put little clips of stuff together. That's all they did. But you know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, that's all they did. They just put little clips together. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play that tomorrow. When I get up, like when we get on live tomorrow, I'm gonna play that before the sentencing. That's what I'll do. Oh, I keep waking up Dave. Let me get off of this. I'm gonna play that before the sentencing, and then we'll talk about it while we waiting for the sentencing. And then after the sentencing, you know, we all gonna scream and be happy and shit. And then we got to get another interview with you too, Nancy. And then we'll play something else after the sentencing. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna keep that video, because that's a good thing. They showed the little breakdowns, you know, what they was talking about. I didn't see it, but I just like ran through it, like fast forward to see what they were saying. And that's what it looked like. Just the whole thing of, yeah. So, okay. Let me see what the, okay. So that's what we gonna do, y'all. Yeah, you still have, yeah, you still gonna watch it. Yeah. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow with you guys though on here. So I won't even watch it now. I'm gonna close it down, save it, keep it on Nancy's messenger that she gave me, and tomorrow we're gonna watch it together. And I think that's good also, because it just sometimes when you watch things and then you rewatch it, you kind of remember like, oh my God, yes, that part. Oh my God, yes, that part. You know, and I also want to play y'all the 911 tape. Baby, we getting into everything tomorrow. Tomorrow's Cody's day. We getting into everything. So yeah, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, okay? I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for coming on here. Don't forget to share this video. And thank you for rocking with your girl. But most of all, keep your prayers up for the family. Keep your prayers up for Nancy, because she got to go in this courtroom and see this monster. And just please keep your prayers up for Codi, because he's still out there. And that's the part that bothers me, is his body is still out there. We're happy that this motherfucker is being sentenced. But where is Codi Bisby? That's the question. And with that, I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.